have a very bizarre story for you all today. It's about a marching band high school student who finds out one of his band friends that he has seen every day never existed. Images on Instagram and on his phone get mysteriously erased, as if his friend was never in them. He turns to Reddit for help finding his friend. And with the Reddit army, they are able to quickly work out the details and come to a shocking conclusion. Here is the story. I had to make an account since my girlfriend frequents here often, and she told me to share. This has been taking a huge toll on me mentally, and I don't have a good explanation for it. I don't even want to go to practice anymore, and it's just really messing with me. I'm in a marching band, and we have practice every Monday in the summer. Our band is pretty small, 70 members. The benefit here is that everyone knows each other, and we have each other's backs. I talk to everyone, and it's generally a welcoming environment. On the side, we have parents that help year-round as well, during performances, parades, and games. These parents are required to have a kid in band, or in any of the marching program, so it's kind of exclusive. You're even required to have a background check and everything. My friend Jay is in the band and he's popular. I've known him since middle school, and we've been pretty good friends. Not super close enough to compare to my other friends, but I would invite him over to play Smash Bros and pizza. He doesn't get in trouble for his mischief, but he does get glares from our director. Jay is basically untouchable. His mom is a parent and she's one of the nicest people out there. She brings Gatorade and snacks for the band every time we have practice outside. She is always first to every event. It's Monday and I was dropped off 45 minutes before practice. I walked into the band room and saw Jay's mom talking to our band director. I waved at them and put my stuff on the ground. I was going to get my instrument when my band director said, "Hello, have you met our new helper?" He's talking about Jay's mom. I stopped and looked at them just to laugh. "Are you disrespecting Jay's mom by calling her a helper?" I joked. But the expression on his face was totally serious. No, she's not a parent. She'll be helping you guys with marching technique. I was convinced it was some sort of joke because Jay's mom wasn't knowledgeable in marching or anything of the sorts. "So she's been promoted?" I kept joking. It was getting awkward because I was standing in front of them and they both had the straightest face I had ever seen. "I've never worked here. Today's my first day," Jay's mom said. "Alright, you can get back to whatever you're doing," my director said, and he just went back to talking with Jay's mom. I was weirded out at this point because I legitimately had never seen them that serious. I was still pretty sure it was a joke, but kind of distasteful. There was something just really off about it. The day goes on and everyone gets here. I chat with my girlfriend a bit, then all the sections are here and we start setting up to rehearse our show music. There's just one person not here, and it's Jay. We're all wondering where he is, because Jay's presence is noticeable. After waiting for a while, our band director comes out of his office with Jay's mom tailing behind him. A couple of announcements beforehand. We have a new marching tech. Please welcome Jay's mom's name. Everyone starts cheering and clapping. Someone yells out, "Yeah, Jay's mom," and Jay's mom looks pretty confused. I was clapping a little bit. She says she's excited to start the new season, and she has high expectations. My section starts to whisper to each other, saying things like, "Isn't that Jay's mom? Where's Jay?" And other sections start to overhear it as well. I eyed my girlfriend from across the room, and she looked concerned. What really surprised me is that no one asked where Jay was. No one at any point raised their hand to ask his mom or the director. After her little speech, everything was done, and she was just on the side for the rest of the rehearsal. After rehearsal, I was just chilling outside with my girlfriend when I get the idea to call Jay and find out where he is. I pull up my contacts and his number isn't there. I look through my messages to find our conversation because we played iMessage games recently. I couldn't find it either. At this point, I'm pretty confused. I asked my girlfriend if she has his number. She says yeah and looks through her contacts. She doesn't have them either. My friend group had already left, so I storm inside the band room. My band director is locking up his office. Jay's mom isn't around. Hey, do you know why Jay isn't here today? I guess I don't have his number, so I can't call him. He's rattling his keys and says, "Who is Jay?" He kept being brought up during rehearsal, and I think I offended Jay's mom. She's single. I was confused. My director started walking towards the exit. Is this some sort of inside joke or something? Jay, are you guys just making up fake band's kids or what? He laughs and waves at me to get out of the room. I get outside. Okay, I'll see you next week, I said, and I run back to the gate where my girlfriend is waiting. I told her everything and she was confused as well. She texted her friends for Jay's number, but no one seemed to have it, or they claimed it was on their phones, but had disappeared or been deleted. His social media wasn't even there. His Instagram page was disabled, and his Snapchat had disappeared from my friends list. Basically, he was wiped off social media and contacts on everyone's phone. So that's that. This happened yesterday. I talked to my section and we all agreed it's equally as weird. There's something really eerie about the whole thing. I don't know if he just disappeared from the face of the earth or my band director is just playing some sick joke. I'm probably overreacting, but if something really did happen, like a parallel universe colliding with ours, then I'm terrified. As I was typing, I got the idea to ask our group chat if anyone had any panorama pictures of the entire band to see if Jay was there. I never bought one because they were too expensive, and I didn't get the idea until now, so I totally disregarded the panoramas hung up in the band room yesterday. I'm probably taking this too far, but I don't know anymore. I've been feeling off since yesterday, and it's making me feel anxious and dizzy. I need to get this out of my system. I really hope there's a plausible explanation to this. I can't wait for next Monday. Update. I asked my parents. None of them seem to remember Jay and his mom. I don't know what to say. Additionally, she isn't in the parent group chat. Here's what they said. I'm blacking out all the names for their privacy. I have looked through every single profile that I recall having Jay posted. He is gone. He is not gone from my profile, however. He has literally been removed from my group photos. The only thing he is present are my own individual photos with him. I am baffled, honestly. I asked my section if they could see him in a picture of just him and I. I showed them a picture of him and I doing a stupid pose. They can see him. A group photo when he organized a festival type party and we took a group photo at the end. They can't see him or he's not there. My friends and I had decided to wait until Monday to see if things clear up. I still have a strange feeling in my gut. I really hope that this is just a weird alternative universe thing and that Jay will be back soon. I don't know if the government has anything to do with this, but I really hope not. I will be updating and trying to answer as much as possible. I'm spending some time with my girlfriend because she as well feels ill about the whole situation. I have read some of your advice and we have planned to make a trip to Jay's house. Here's a picture of Jay and I alongside each other. This was our last competition together. I blacked out my own face since I kept getting reprimanded for not posting proof. I can see him in the photo. The Reddit community had suggestions. This user says, find pics as fast as possible. They can all be taken away or deleted or fabricated. The marching band dude says, there are pics of him, but he's only present in pictures with me and not anyone else. He was literally wiped from group photos of pictures with other friends. Our band took a trip to the lake one time and we stopped horsing around to take a pic. All 70 of us. He was front and center. Big wide smile, I remember. I looked at my profile and he's gone from the picture. Another Reddit user says, if this is real, it sounds like he is being disappeared by some government agency and attempts are being made to cover tracks. Witness protection maybe. The marching band dude says, it appears my post has been removed. I don't know if me commenting will get me banned from this sub or something, but I want to thank everyone for the support. At this time, the marching band dude's profile was deleted, along with his original post. But there was some Reddit users that was able to get in contact with him. This user says, I've been in contact with him off Reddit. Some weird stuff went down on both of our ends afterwards. I'm convinced at this point. Either it's a string of very specific coincidences, or someone is really trying to shut him up. Redditors from RBI start to really dissect the image. I feel this photo was sharpened and had heightened contrast. The first thing we need to note about the original picture is the file size. It's nearly 1/4 of a meg. Pretty big file size for such a small picture. This would indicate that there would be very little compression on the photo. Boosting the levels towards the black end to nearly the maximum will reveal how much compression the original photo has. The part around the white sash, we can see a high level of compression. It looks as if a logo has been whited out. At this point, the marching band dude comes back, and he's able to post. It's marching band dude, and I'm here with the final update. Basically, he says that Jay texted him back saying he was out sick. When he came back to band practice, the instructor knew and recognized Jay, but said he never hired a director. Jay's mom was never hired. After this, the post was deleted along with other messages in the thread. There was other alternative accounts found within the thread that was commenting. The marching band dude had multiple accounts and made a mistake by posting as marching band dude in an alternative account. The story was good and creepy, but unfortunately it is a fake.